The quietness assembled in the ivory grandeur scattered in the cause of harmonious cadence of someone's weightless steps, the faint noise barely registered on senses, the elegant walls that were once lingering, glimmering fell abashed in front of Enchanting's arrival. The luminous form glided across the stairs politely. As the frail ring slid along the staircase railing, a brittle tinkling sound filled the air. Each slide of the rings released a wonderful melody, the sound almost ethereal, a whispered promise to her presence. Azure Van delightfully wore the pearly earring. The slender thread of the jewel seemed to disappear into her sensitive earlobe, leaving only the subtle glint of the tiny gemstone. Her fragile hands instinctively drew downwards, tracing gentle curves of trinkets. She slowly glided, descending the marble steps along her. The dainty adornments have a soft trail of chime. The demure corners of her crimson-haired lips seamlessly curved upwards, remembering the man for whom she refined her beingness affectionately. The desperation flourishing in her illuminated through her dreamy eyes. She hurries to reach the vast glassy barrier, drawing the chiffon curtains with a tender touch. Her heart flutters, wishing to see sight of the resilient. She roams her gaze beyond glass wall. The clock's ticking seems to drown her heart. The wait felt like eternity to her until the glow on her skin enhanced a flustered shade occurred on her white cheekbones when the white sleek vehicle halted in front of the immense door with measured motion. She fixes her ears bangs precisely. She stood poised, her eyes rest on the threshold where the man would soon appear, her hands clasped together, the bluish light of sky casting on the mellow contours of her skin, cherishing her with thoughtfulness. The door creaked, revealing the masculine frame of Menyonge, his rugged features chiseled from years of hard work as he entered. The air seemed to thicken due to his imposing demeanor. His heavy shoes resonated against the granite of vast space. India's dusky lashes with a gentle sweep lowered silently, gesturing a greet to elder individual. The sturdy observes reposeful form of her which held the centrals of his tough essence. He gives a durable note on the modest act of his esteemed wife. Azure gracefully approaches the muscular physique with a noticeable smile. The ominous orbs of stoic remain on her beneath the withered black shades. A pause from her considerate side that purely stays on the brawny mirror of her selfless zeal for him. The pace of her heart increased, hoping that the time seals itself so that she could have the shadow of Burley near her feeble living for more moments. Only she knows how this type of wells are precious to her, where she gets the attention of Macho. Alluring moved her soft eyelids to the black coat cradled in the massive hand of Vigorous. She again darted her gaze at the man, quietly asking him to give the tuxedo coat to her, an attempt to gain the warmness in the withered cardiac of Formidable. The serenity that solaces and the inviting radiance of appeal defines the tranquil that encloses her in the presence of him. Downly her petite hands reaches out, the assertive sense her unspoken request when her eyelashes lacy and fragile swept downwards. Resilient Scala's fingers relaxed, releasing the cord into Demire's wedding hand. As the fabric transferred, the rough surface of raven-haired male stroked against the petal-like texture of blissful female's skin, in result leaving her alabaster face flustered. The classy enclosures does not often witness this type of glory on symphonic face of divine due to usual absence of businessman who is mostly engaged in his schedule. Therefore, this suspend of his time grew some draining feeling in pure heart of azure. The other evening unfolds. The stoic man sat on the wide ornate couch, his raven hair strands perfectly styled backwards, not any single hairline reserved, slightly reflecting his nature. Abundance of significant files are placed on the glass table before him. His white shirt flexes his masculine frame, his brows moderately furrowed, his chiseled visage edged with deep lines of stress mirroring the weight of his responsibilities, his orbs hollow due to the lack of rest. The silence was dense until the musical tinkle of bridal accessories echoed beyond the vast hall. The peaceful residence melody increased along every step which was taken by the delegate on the other side of the white barriers unheard from formidable. The glass door quietly swings from the dawny touch of azure. She enters inside the enormous grandeur along a delightful smile on her luscious peers gorgeously. Her airless appearance seemed to lighten the atmosphere of the sight, enhancing its grace. The blues which cast inside through the reflective windows fell on the angelic form of Plenty, her gentle and fair contours being traced in the reposeful ray of sundown. Her eyes shine harmoniously with the pure affection she holds for her one and only. The majestic smile that once lingered on her rosy lips slowly fades, gazing the assertive man who is looking tense. Thin brows of her faintly swelled with worries, her heart clenched, not bearing the turmoil of the robust male, who is like a shelter for her. With a quiet step, she glided across her fragile form, moving with subtle purpose. Her slender feet barely caused any noise, as if trying not to disturb their resolute. While she approaches the luxurious sitting area, she reached the side of forceful frame. Dairy fragrance had some effect that the turbulence of potent dove somewhere. His spirit, completely familiar with that scent, his piercing orbs instinctively shifted, ending on to the soothing presence of enticed female, a balm for his fragile nerves. Alluring slowly settled beside the vigilant, her fair hand tenderly rests on the muscular bicep of him, her fingers, soft and little, barely wrapped around the tense muscles, imparting a soothing warmth. Her quietness comfort a solace to his terrible thoughts. The ominous tears of resilience from on the surreal features of her radiant face. The compassion in that stroke of temperance held the cardiac of macho who diverts his vision again on the papers in the hold of his coarse hand with determined visage. Appeal withdraw her hand, resting her both hands on the lacy fabric of her white attire with frail moves. Her fingers, like delicate petals, tangled with one another serenely, while her soul is aspiring for concentration of her husband, who is intent in his work. With a whimsy sweep, she lowers her eyelids, gazing at the worn ivory-colored dress, which is the most esteemed and treasured for Winsome, because it is the only present given by decisive men. She quietly plays with the exclusive gem rings in her feathery fingers. Even when a girl thoughtfully takes every responsibility of endearing, but that's not for what she holds ambitions. There are only a few moments of theirs together to recall for pleasant being. She seeks for some time in the work holy routine of vigil meal. Assertive looks through the documents with focused eyes, crimson-hued pairs of lures form into a subtle pout of displeasure. She lifts her double lids, unveiling the thin curtain from dark brown irises, drawing them towards the forceful physique. Melody, delicate, slender neck tilted, her head cocking ever so demurely to one side as she peeked at her husband, whose orbs were riveted on the important papers. She longed to capture his attention. Her naive expressions reflects her clumsy. The light flutters of intense feeble lashes were recognized by these resolute. The vengeful man moved his orbs on the adorned core of his dearest, his brow raised, questioning her if there is something she wants to talk about. Azure darted her eyes instantly. For a while she wants to utter the displeasement and complains to him, her rosy pears parted on words to utter truthful words, but she sealed them, wanting the elder to understand her feelings on his own. Therefore she slowly shook her head. Whitehall's elegance enveloped her pure entirety, and her quiet endeavours for the grant of Stoic's time. Further day passed, yet this day is close to the core of glorious female. She awaited for this evening for days, counting on 2 weeks, despite the macho man is as much oblivious from the stillness of this day, a pause from enchanting who treasures it. The bright ambience was silent until the mellow cadence of light steps echoed in the empty grandeur. The glass door slightly swung, revealing Allure, his gorgeously refined in a graceful attire, the soft white fabric of her dress hugging her slender form. Her simplicity mirrored from the lack of jewels on her delightful curves. Her fair skin soon became refuge of bluish rays which pierced through the glass barriers of the luxurious hall, exuding view of engaged city wholly different from the serene interior. She takes slow steps near the kitchen counter, her fragile hands arrange the trays with tender affection. Each food is likely to the choice of her husband. She has been quietly observing choices of him, trying to mold herself for him since she stepped in his life. The subtle smile that stays on the demure pears of her illuminates the happiness her heart craves as its evening of their second anniversary. Delicate Danielle drew back to gaze daringly at the dishes she created, another sign of her consideration for Stoic. She wants every detail to be perfect in the orbs of her man. She is unaware that anything adorned from her hands is perfect in the vision of Rabush. Her heart swelled on thought that Varel would soon arrive and she will be watching his way from window. She glanced across the vast hall before she ended her weightless steps near the reflective mirror, her surreal entirety visible in the reflection. His living eyeballs trailed on her beingness. She subtly tucks her silken and bright bangs with a moderate movement. She divinely smiled before removing the feather-like clip from her earless locks, leaving her soft hair strands free. The gently raised contours of her porcelain skin, framing her blissful cheekbones, becoming a beacon of repose for the altruistic grandeur. With a subtle gesture she released her hairs, remembering the words of Solomon out of his only few spoken statements. Your hairs desires no cage but only the breeze of freedom. The heavy voice resonated in the remembrance of captivating. She wore his favorite shade, a silent declaration of her symphonic zeal. Daily she observes him wearing white formal shirts, an exposed symbol for her to know his preferences. She emerges near the ivory-colored ornate couch with dainty mannerisms. She tilts her curvy slope of neck mildly with compassion, gazing at the candles that are now slowly dying out. Her petite fingers enclose one of the burning candle placed near white tulips too lit, other unignited waxes refined on the black table seamlessly. She mesmerizingly bring all candles to life. The demure shadow which was invoking on the white marble, flickering glows of lighted candles cast its moderate glimmer on her luminous entirety. Soon pleasant aroma of embers filled the atmosphere. The once blue sky slowly began to shift in the pitch dark, a witness of appealing wait for him. Her heart now grasped by the draining sentiments, snatching the cherishable curve from rosy lips of her while she rested her snowy face on her palm quietly. She felt her relatively full lashes jam, sign of her sensitivity, the glimmer of her emotions. Every fleeting moment was known as eternity for her in the wait, and the thought that the resilient is uncertain of this special day provides ache to her. The long wait of her halted when the enormous door of entrance swung, quickening the pace of her pulses. The polished shoe echoes against floor, representing the appearance of masculine who stride forth, his ominous vision scanned majestic canvas. The forceful physique of the vigilant rooted before the surreal white-dressed creature, his murky orbs traced all details of enchanting, finding everything about her flawless. Yet he did not treasure the upsetness on the blissful face of his beloved. It was the very first time after he claimed Azure as his when he did not receive the soothing greet from her on the glimpse of her watching his way. The displacement etched on soft arcs of her only attempted to damage the hardened cardiac of him. Leo lifted her double lids with a frail flutter, gazing at the tough-framed mortal. Her dazzling eyes held the glimpses of displeasure. Even unsaid statements of her were heard by him. The resolute as aware from the reason behind her unhappiness. Endure unfurled, taking few further steps. The rhythmic melody of her feet swept the surroundings in serenity. The agile man remained there, the unyielding essence of him wavered from the sadness of azure. Electric walls fell pale in absence of her. Moreover, the displacement of delicate was turmoil for the stoic, and the environment of the house, which is affectionately adorned from fragile hands of Vincent.